Good morning, everyone. This morning we are going to discuss about sleepwalking or somnambulism. In medical terminology, it is known as somnambulism, and we call it sleepwalking. You all are familiar with the term sleepwalking. There are lots of people, probably 10 to 15 million people are there in India alone who have this kind of disorder and they walk in their sleep. Sleepwalkers don't know anything about his or her activity. It usually strikes when you are in REM, rapid eye movement. That is 4 to 6 hours of night that we are in a very deep slumber. That is the period that the somnambulism strikes and person's eyes are open, person gets up from his or her bed, starts walking around and doing certain things, even which could be posing threat to his or her health. Somnambulism is not any kind of neurological or biological, physiological threat. It is not a fatal malady. So there's nothing to worry about. But only the thing we have to worry about is that the person is getting up well in the middle of the night in a deep slumber where everybody is having REM. And when this person gets up, starts walking towards any direction, and no other members of the family knows that this person is up and about, because other person also in the room is also in REM. Now this person gets up, eyes open, does not respond to anything, he doesn't see anything, he does not analyze anything, doesn't interpret anything, does not have any kind of idea or knowledge about anything what he is doing. He just walks around, goes to the kitchen, goes to the bathroom, goes here, goes there. What is the threat is that person can actually bang his head against some hard, sharp object, wall or grill, or person may have a fall. He may fall from the steps or stair, or he may open the main gate and walk out and get in trouble from the wandering dogs or some kind of vehicle and all sorts of things. This is only the thing that we have to be very careful about this sleepwalking person. Other than that, sleepwalking can be cured, self-management, self-induced remedies are there, doctors can also help, and it can actually fizzle out by the time. As the person grows older, the somnambulism wears out or fizzles out automatically. But until then, you have to be very careful about this person, because he is walking around, eyes are open, but he doesn't see anything. I have first-hand experience. I have a brother, younger brother in America, who had this somnambulism, but somnambulism was only, jet lag related. So whenever he would fly in the plane and come back from India to America for a couple of nights, he had this sleepwalking. He will walk in the middle of the night, he will turn the beds around, he will remove the furniture, he would do every single thing, and by the banging of the furniture, I would wake up and I will go over there and I will ask him, what is going on and why you are doing this? Because I did not know. The first time I did not know. After that I knew. So I was very careful. So he would tell me that, brother, I have seen a snake in our apartment. There is a snake and I'm looking for the snake. He was telling me every single thing in somnambulism. So I thought perhaps he has seen something. He has seen a snake and he's talking like, he is awake. But he was not awakened. A couple of minutes later, all of a sudden, he will be awakened and he will look at me and say, what is going on? What are you doing over here in my bedroom? I say, brother, You are up? Yes, I'm up. So what are you doing there, removing the furniture and all sorts of things? He said, I don't know what was going on. Perhaps, he said, I was in somnambulism. Then I realized that he was sleepwalker, but that was associated with jet lag. Because when you fly 24 hours and you have to pass through two zones, two time zones, twice you see the night and twice you see the day, that can cause somnambulism. So we are going to elaborate the causes of somnambulism. It's a genetic. If our parents and grandparents suffer from somnambulism, then we can have also that thing is a genetic fatigue. If you are too tired and you go to bed, this thing happens. Sleep apnea. If you don't get ample amount of sleep every night and sleep deficiency piles up, then you are going to have somnambulism. Jet lag. If you fly, if you are a frequent flyer and you fly in a different zone, like from India to Europe, one zone, and Europe to America, second zone, you are going to see 2 nights and experience 2 days. That is called jet lag. Sleep deprivation. You don't get ample amount of sleep. That can cause somnambulism. Full bladder. If the person goes to bed with full bladder, drink lots of water and his bladder is full, that can also cause sleepwalking. So these are the fundamental reasons, fundamental causation. Some people actually have a habit of consuming alcohol or taking caffeine. Nocturnal jobs. If you are working a night job or nocturnal preparation, or you prepare your subject at night time, or nocturnal kiki culture, means at night time, some friends get together. If friends are all female friends, they get together at one place at home, and till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, they keep on talking and dancing and listening music and all sorts of things. And if you guys go outside somewhere and they find a very lonesome corner, and in lonesome corner they can sit and they talk until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, these people are very vulnerable to somnambulism. Now, we are going to talk about remedy. What are the remedies for that? So remedies are whatever causes somnambulism, whatever causes sleepwalking. Don't do that. Go reverse and sleepwalking will be gone. Apart from that, a doctor can also help. Doctor can prescribe, sleeping tablet, like a sleeping pill. This sleeping pill actually going to keep you in the bed for 8 to 10 hours, and that your sleepwalking or somnambulism time is gone. So when you get up early in the morning, it would be about 6, 7 o'clock, and usually sleepwalking occurs around 2 to 3 o'clock in the morning. So that time is past because you have taken sleeping pill. And hypnotism also works. People also go under hypnotism, and because of the hypnotism, they can sleep all night like a baby. Another thing is perhaps causation may be that your bed is not comfortable, or surrounding your ambience is not calm and composed and comfortable. You should also relax when you go to bed. Take little exercise, light exercise before bedtime. Don't take coffee or anything like that. But most important thing, the most important thing that you have to remember is that sleep on the floor. Don't sleep on the bed, because if you are a sleepwalker and sleepwalking is still not gone, you will get up in the middle of the night, you try to disembark from the bed, climb down from the bed, and you are not awake. You may fall and hit the head to the wall or the corner of the bed, and you can sustain very serious injury. Second thing, family members, or if you are adult, then you should remember to latch your door from inside or bolt it, lock it from inside, so that you cannot leave the room. Otherwise, if you are living in some roadside home. You can open the main gate and leave. There is a traffic outside. In the middle of the night, drivers don't actually pay much attention because it's a darkness. Eyes may be poor. He may be suffering from myopia or hypermetropia, and accident can occur, and accident can be made at night time because driver knows that nobody would be here to see me or read my license plate number, so they can hit and run. Hit and run type of incident can occur with this kind of person, God forbid. So that's why we say in our vernacular language, Chaityonar, Sada Sukhi. So if you are careful, if you are gingerly about every single thing, very careful, very cautious, very alert about every single thing, and take care of every single thing gingerly, absolutely positively nothing would happen. So that's all the time we have. Thank you very much for listening. Tomorrow we're going to pick up some other subject. Until then, thanks and God bless all of us on this planet. Amen.